Unang bishar bala shongthat u justice BP katake uba clear ya gajing toket bala thung ka kashari Meghalaya High Court ulong ba dangdon sakumba hinyo pesan Hajar metrik ton u Dewiong ubala dep penchisha bansa Shalan shagi jaka balabu bala aiporu katsan sngi ya Khubor district banle ya kani habakrer menta ka si thodi u justice katake ulong ba ka jingshim jingken u Dewiong lajan deblot habaro laili ki district kintup ka southwest Khasi Hills West Khasi Hills bat ka South Garu Hills. Uloong ba ha East Jaintia Hills nakaiway point lailak metrik ton u Dewiong. Ladep Shalan hinre po Hajar metrik ton AA. Bat menta sa hinyo po Hajar metrik ton udang sa. Ulabatha yu Deputy Commissioner ka East Jaintia Hills ban pintik na ya ka jingdon jong u Dewiong katkum ka jingtho ka ba hinyo po Hajar metrik ton u bampat Shalan.
Was in terms of the High Court's last order dated 14/3/2024, where the Honorable High Court has allowed 45 days time to transport the remaining quantity of reassessed, re-verified inventoried coal to either to the designated depot or to a temporary depot to be identified by the government. And it appears that out of 4 districts, except in East Jaintia Hills district, other districts almost completed the transportation of reassessed, re-verified inventory coal. In East Jaintia Hills district, earlier it was around 1.3 lakh metric ton of coal which was to be left to be transported. Now, in the meantime, they have transported almost little over 60,000 metric ton, and now little over 70,000 metric ton is such coal is yet to be transported from pitted to the designated depot. So, in terms of the Honorable High Court's last order dated 14/3/2024, I have instructed the Deputy Commissioner East Jaintia Hills District to verify about the existence of that 70,000 metric ton of coal, which has not been transported to the designated depot by the coal miners, because we do not know whether that exists or not, physical existence. And also the transportation to a designated depot within 15 days from now, because the coal owners may not be interested to transport it. There may be two reasons. One is that they are not interested, or another reason may be that coal presently not available because already sold out. Not by the CIL, by the coal owners themselves, maybe. So therefore that has to be verified, and after verification, whether it is 70,000 metric ton or less than that, it has to be transported to the designated depot. That much direction I have issued to the Deputy Commissioner East Jaintia. And but so far as the auction coal, in November also we had an auction. In last March 2023 we had an auction. November 23 we had an auction. But though in November 23 auction, most of the coal put to auction were sold, but the lifting so far has not been done. Not satisfactory. The majority quantity of the coal is yet to be lifted. So since the process of auction, it takes a long time, and also out of the sale proceeds, some amount has to be paid to the Coal India Limited as well as the agency conducting the auction. I have allowed the government to extend the time for payment of bid value by the successful bidder, but intimating them that this is the last chance given to you to deposit whatever may be the bid value, and if you do not do that, the entire money would be forfeit and it would be put to re-auction, because that quantity is already in the designated depot. My whole effort, first effort is to transfer the inventoried coal to the designated depot so that it is in a central place. And thereafter to have a drone survey of the concerned 4 districts about the availability of any other coal. Whatever coal after transportation of this 14 lakh metric ton of coal is found is has to be illegally mined coal, which again has to be seized and put to auction, and that the price of that coal will not go to the coal owners. It will come to the state exchequer only. That 5,000 and odd in Southwest Khasi Hills district, Deputy Commissioner has informed me that he will get it completed by tomorrow. And this 70,000, I have asked the Deputy Commissioner to complete the process. If the coal owner, they do not come forward for transportation, I have instructed the Deputy Commissioner in terms of the Honorable High Court's order that you should verify the existence of this 70,000 and get it transported to the designated depot within 15 days from now, so that we can have that entire inventoried coal in the designated depot under the control of the state government. And thereafter, we are proposing to have a drone survey. We also want to, take the assistance of NASEC people. We have invited them for the next meeting to explore the possibility of satellite imagery of that area, coal producing area, to find out whether any more coal is available. If we find any availability of any mined coal on land, that is illegally mined coal, and the entire coal has to be seized and no amount would be paid to the coal owners. Entire sale proceed will go to the state for the benefit of the people of Meghalaya.
So taking into account the reassessed inventorized coal that yet to be transported and then yet to be auctioned, in total how many?
Yet to be transported inventoried coal is, as I told you, little over 75,000.
And then yet to be auctioned?
Auction, I'll give you the figures. In the auction conducted in the year 2023, 2024 we have no auction so far. There are 2 auctions, one on 14/3/2023. There we put to auction 4,42,800 metric ton. Out of that, 4,42,800 put to auction. 3,38,490 were sold in auction. Payment entire bid value in respect of 2,53,270 has been paid by the successful bidders, but the lifting was only in respect of 1,93,714. So therefore, out of the 3,38,000 metric ton sold on 14/3/23, almost 1,45,000 they have not paid anything except the earnest money deposit. That is on 14/3 auction. On 3/11 auction, we have put to auction some quantity which are not lifted is added to the next auction, 3/11 auction. Total quantity we put to auction was 5,92,646. Sale was very good. 5,88,956 metric tons sold in auction. But the full payment in respect of only 1,48,353 has been made. Out of 5,88,956 sold. That means almost 4,40,000 sold in auction. The bidders are yet to pay. And generally their stand is that the market is down, so we are unable to pay it. Please extend the time. What we have discussed today is, since the auction by the CIL, the entire process takes a long time, and we have to pay 10% of the value of the auction to the CIL, apart from some amount to the MSTC who conducts the auction. So I have told the government to allow some extension for a reasonable period of time to make the payment of entire auction value, if necessary, in installments, and with a notice to them that if you do not pay the last installment, entire amount would be forfeited to the state and the coal would be put to re-auction. It was put to auction almost 5.8 lakh, and out of that almost 5.5 lakh was sold. Sale was very good, but the lifting is poor because the auction purchasers, they are not lifting it on the ground, basically that the market is down. We can't wait for them to do that. There is a limit for everything. We can extend time, but there has to be a reasonable period, not for an indefinite period of time. That means they are the auction purchaser and the state government is protecting their property. They pay the demurrage charge then. General reason is market is down.
So coming to, you said only except East Jaintia Hills, other districts they have only completed the transportation.
Except one district where it is 5,000. He said the Deputy Commissioner today has assured me that 5,000 would be transported by tomorrow. Tomorrow is the deadline given by the High Court.
Which district is this?
Which was the
5,000?
district? Southwest Khasi.
Southwest Khasi.
That will be completed by tomorrow. That assurance has been given by the Deputy Commissioner.
So taking in total from East Jaintia Hills to other districts, in total how many metric tons that have to be reassess, inventorized coal that has to be transported in total?
To the designated depot?
Yes.
Little over 14 lakh metric ton of coal we could reassess. Not 32 lakh metric ton of coal as stated in the affidavit filed before the Supreme Court. South Garo Hills district, it was almost 63,000.
63.
Almost maybe 200 less. In West Khasi Hills district, it is 53,700 almost. This is the quantity of reassess. In Southwest Khasi Hills, it was 2,93,200 almost. And in West Khasi Hills district, 5,267 is left to be transported, which would be transported by tomorrow.
Southwest Khasi Hills.
Southwest Khasi Hills.
Can you repeat, sir? 5,000?
5,267.77 precisely.
So out of these transported,
And in East Jaintia is the highest quantity, 10 lakh 4,587. 10 lakh 4,587. Out of that, 9 lakh 34,269. I am not given the figure after point, has been transported. Leaving aside 70,317 to be transported.
So
This is
total will be around 75,000
huh,
to be transported in entire state.
entire
complete
state out of little over 14 lakh, little over 75,000 to be left to be transported. Taking into account the everything would be maybe 9, 10, around 3 lakh maybe, 3 to 4 lakh metric ton out of 14 lakh. But the exact figure, it would be difficult immediately, because if they do not deposit the amount and entire bid value, then that EMD has to be forfeited, and that part of the coal has to be put to re-auction.
So today you discuss only these two,
These are
not on reclamation days. That
Oh, we have discussed that also. We have because the reclamation part, in fact, it is being looked after by the oversight committee, which has been constituted by the NGT in the last order passed in those proceedings, and that is another committee. And also, I mean, say, utilization of MEPRF is their responsibility to do so. And I have also discussed about the alternative employment to be generated to the coal miners, because not only the owner of the land but also other persons, the local persons, were also involved, and because of the stoppage of these activities, they are suffering, financially suffering. And that matter is also before the oversight committee. They are looking into it, and they have also constituted a technical committee, and technical committee is in session of the matter. And I have also given emphasis for the closure of the mine pits, because those are causing, I mean, say, various incidents, loss of human life, loss of the livestock, because during the monsoon, these pits are full with water. The children, they go and jump there for swimming, but because of the highly acidic water, and maybe some of them will suffer. So what they have done, they have asked the CMPDI to prepare a project report, detailed project report, and some certain sites have been identified to do it on the pilot project. And if we are successful, and then only we will implement the other sites, because as you know, in East Jaintia Hills district itself, there are more than 26,000 such pits. More than 26,000.
meeting.
Next meeting depends upon the order that may be passed by the Honorable High Court on 1st May, because Honorable High Court has passed the order on 1st May. I mean, to fix the case for 1st May, and whatever the direction the Honorable High Court may issue, I follow that. So therefore, it depends upon the order that to be passed by the Honorable High Court.